Welcome back to Lenda Murray fan page. In an earlier segment, I demonstrated bent over barbell rows, and to me, when you train back, bent over barbell rows, that was one of the very first exercises that I learned to actually love. And actually I learned that from the great Lee Haney, because he had great back development. So today I'm going to do the second exercise that I think one of the most important ones outside of doing chin-ups, but one arm dumbbell rows. And I see people doing one arm dumbbell rows incorrectly. So in the earlier segment I talked about when you train a body part, you want to use that body part. When you train back, the second muscle that comes into play, biceps. So you always want to be conscious of using the back and not using your biceps. Your biceps are going to come into play, but you don't want them to be doing the majority of the work. One of the mistakes that I see often when you're doing bent over barbell rows, for example, you have a flat back and you're using both arms with the barbell. So therefore you cannot rotate the body. The back has to stay flat and parallel with the ground. Now in the case of one arm dumbbell rows, people usually make the mistake of twisting. So instead of keeping the back flat in this movement and using my back to pull the weight, they do this. They twist. They twist. And yes, you will start to sweat. You are working some back at some, during that, but the most effective way is to remember, think of doing barbell rows and having to keep your back flat. In this case, you're doing one arm dumbbell rows and you want to work the back. So try to keep the back flat and pull the weight. Yes. Good. Good. Thinking about using that back. Yes, back. Back. Not this motion. Not this motion, okay? Flat back. Use your back. Major. So think about barbell rows and keeping that back flat and using the back. Now, normally you'll see people doing this on a bench or something that's solid. Another great way to train back is using the stability ball. So you can do one arm dumbbell rows with a stability ball. Stability ball will, as soon as that ball starts moving, you know you're off. So one arm on the stability ball, again back, back, good, back, 3, good, 4, 5, good, yeah, 6, I love training back, woo, yes, good, woo. So you guys get it? You understand how important it is to use the back. So if you want great back development, use your back, not your biceps. All right, I'll see you next time for my next tip. Check me out, always here, Lenda Murray fan page and at Spiff Box. Love ya.